Hello everybody, welcome to this narrative Killteam game. In this battle report, Igor and me will be playing a scenario we thought up ourselves. It's quite simple. Igor is going to play Adeptus Mechanicus and start on this side of the board. He's only taking a Tech Priest Dominus and he's accompanied by a Tech Priest engineseer, but he's not going to be able to do much, because he's carrying some blackstone out of the area. And on this side I'll be playing with the Necrons, also 200 points. And they want that blackstone back. They took it from somewhere below the surface, from a Necron tomb. So the engineseer can be shot at, but on a 2-up he gets Lookout Sir 2+, and then it will pass on to the Tech Priest Dominus. He will fight back in the combat phase in case he gets charged. So this is how the board looks. The game will have variable battle length. And as for the victory conditions, the Tech Priest engineseer needs to go off the board there with the engineseer for Igor to win. Otherwise it's going to be a Necron win. Onto the armies. I forgot to tell that the engineseer needs to stay within 1 inch of the Tech Priest Dominus, and he has to follow him everywhere on the board, because he basically is carrying the blackstone home for the Dominus. So here's Igor's team. This is the Tech Priest Dominus. He is equipped with an eradication ray, a phosphor serpentine, and an omniscient axe. And he's a level 3 shooting specialist. And what exactly does he have from the shooting table?
The first one's called Shootist. Reroll hits. Reroll hits with rolls of 1 for this model.
Yeah.
Makes a shooting attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Trick Shooter. This model does not suffer penalties to their hit roll due to target being obscure.
Yes.
And then, what is it? Good question. Actually, I haven't looked at the third one, to be honest.
So, and for the third one,
targeting weak spots, add 1 to wound rolls for this model's attacks when it makes a shooting attack.
okay, yes. So, and to make things a little bit more fair, this guy, he has nothing. Well, he's equipped with a las pistol, omniscient axe, and servo arm. But to give Igor a little bit more of a benefit, he will also get the leader specialist, so that he stacks up that 1 extra command point every turn. Otherwise, I think it's going to be pretty unfair. So onto the Necron team, we have a level 4 Overlord with a strength specialism, and he is carrying Void Sight. And from the strength specialism, he takes Muscular to have +1 strength, and then Brutal Strikes to reroll wound rolls of 1 in the fight phase. And he takes Devastating Power to improve the damage characteristics on its weapon by 1. And as the bonus 1 for being level 4, he takes Crusher and adds a 1 to the injury rolls made as a result of damage inflicted by this model in the fight phase. Then we go on to the first Necron Warrior, who is the leader. And then we have a Combat Specialist, Flate 1, a Heavy Immortal with a Tesla Carbine. And then we have this other warrior who is the Comp Specialist. That's the Necron team. This is, I believe, 201 points.
Yes.
Yes, and your team was like 199 points,
Yeah.
but then without the engineseer.
Yeah.
So he's deployed. The Necrons are on this side of the board, as we should have been. And I deployed first because I just went first. It's also fair for Igor to anticipate on what I'm doing. And Igor's dudes are here. And as I mentioned before, the engineseer needs to constantly stay within 1 inch of the Dominus, because he's carrying the goods. Igor now gets to decide who gets initiative turn 1. So you make the call, buddy.
I think I'll go first.
You'll go first.
Yeah.
So, Igor is going to move, and then we'll be back. So turn 1 movement phase, and the AdMech they moved up nicely. And the Necrons, the Flate 1 advanced to that position. The Immortal and the Leader Warrior moved up here. think it's the leader. Yes, the leader. And the other comm specialist is here. The Overlord decided that he was gonna sit this one out and not join straight away. So, onto the shooting phase. There's no shooting phase. No, there's no shooting phase. There's no line of sight. So, combat phase, morale phase. No. Initiative phase for turn 2.
Yes.
So, I'll roll. I have, what do I have? 3? Yeah, that's you. You have 1.
Well,
So, I get to go first now.
you do.
So, Necron movement was very successful. I issued a charge, but I failed. Even with a reroll, I still failed. So, I rolled 4 twice. He moved up here, came from here, and then the other 2. This is still unreadied, and I decided that maybe hiding the Overlord is very cowardly, so I'm gonna show him a bit. Onto the movement phase for those dudes. You need to roll for your canticles, because as tradition we forgot that. So what do you get?
3.
Just like, is that Shroud song, the one that I can't denounce?
Probably, yeah.
So the canticle is reroll hit rolls of 1 for the fight phase for melee attacks. So you get to move now. Run, Forrest, run!
No, I don't want to move. I want to shoot him.
Are you gonna shoot?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna shoot. Oh, you're not allowed to shoot.
It's gonna happen, so.
Yeah, he did shoot. Well, okay, good luck with shooting. So the tech priest Dominus is gonna fire at Flayed One with this. He's gonna start off with his eradication ray.
Yep.
These 3 shots. What? No. You first need to
Oh, it's D3 shots.
the amount of shots.
I was very,
You were over enthusiastic because those were all hits.
Yeah.
So you need to stop cheating now and start following the rules.
Oh.
Because you have 3 shots, you are allowed to take those previous 3 hits.
No, it's fine.
So it's like strength 5, right?
6 actually.
Strength 6. Well, then, at least the 3.
These are hits.
These are roll to hit. Yeah, can't you reroll the one that you just said?
Yeah, I can because I'm like super duper awesome at shooting. 5.
That's an hit. Now you get 2. So Igor is going to use Lucky Hit for 1 command point. That makes a shooting attack hit wound automatically after it successfully hits. We're unsure if we're supposed to do all 3 of them or just 1. So I'm going to give Igor the benefit of the doubt, and he can just apply it on all 3 of them. So they all 3 wound.
Yeah.
Now you get to do like I get like my 3 6-up. I will not die sort of save. So there we go. Which I make 1 6-up. So you get to do 2 damage rolls.
A D3. So it's 2 damage.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Then I did that wrong. I need to do the rolls while I failed. So yeah, you do 2 damage rolls.
Yeah.
He's taken out. Good. So with the Flayed One taken out, that's it for turn 2. And we're gonna. There's no morale, so we're gonna move on to turn 3. Not a whole lot happened so far. So let's make some stuff happen now. Yeah, you take the honors. Again, we used a D10 instead of the 2D6 because we rolled doubles way too often. I have a 5, you have 4. So I have the initiative. So the Necrons moved nearly back to the starting positions. I don't know what I should do. That Dominus is really scared. He scares me, man. So I want you to come out in the open a little bit.
I don't want to come out in the open.
Yes, well you have to because you only have like 1 turn after this one to get off the table. So I want you like here, like come here. Yeah. There's some nice little extra blackstone. I just put it right there.
Yeah, sure.
You can come and get it.
Yep.
So the Dominus moved here. He wasn't interested in the extra blackstone right there.
No.
He was interested in this crate or something. So, however, now we get to do an actual shooting phase, I suppose. So, you.
Wrong. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you advanced. So you
Yeah.
So you can only use your phosphorus penta because that's an assault weapon.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fire first, and I'm gonna start off with with the Immortal. And he's gonna use the Comp Specialist ability to get a +1 to hit. So he has 2 shots and he'll be hitting on 2s then. 6s will get 2 additional hits. And I roll 2 6s.
There you go.
So I have 6 hits right now. Wait, I'm gonna check it because I think it rattled. So it's a hit roll of unmodified hit roll of 6 causes 3 hits instead of 1 instead. So I had 2 6s. It was at a -1 because of obscured. Still 6 hits, strength 5, toughness 4 on the Dominus. So wounding on 3. And that's 4 wounds actually. So you know what? I'm gonna command point reroll 1. Just that's an extra one. Putting my command points down. So you get 5 2-up armor saves.
5 2-up armor saves.
Yeah.
There you go.
You failed 1, so you took a wound.
Quick wound.
No, you're not allowed to use it.
Well, yeah, it's gonna happen. There you go.
So the Dominus is going to fire his Phosphor Serpenta on the front warrior, and he uses the Impossible Shot command ability, meaning that he automatically hits. So you get to do your 2 wound roll, and that's going to be a 3+, because if I recall correctly, the Serpenta is strength 5, and it's toughness 4. And I believe that's not going to do anything. You want to command point?
I already use this.
You already used a reroll? Oh yeah, for your arm save. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So the warrior now is gonna repay him the favor. So this one goes first. He's within half range, but he is obscured. So he can shoot. I now think he advanced. But the other one can, and he's still within half range, and he's obscured. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit, 1 miss. I'm just gonna grab some other dice quickly. 1, strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s. That's a wound with a 6, and it's a -1, so you have a 3 armor save left.
Oh no. Hey.
Cheater. So, end of shooting phase, no combat phase. At the end of the morale phase, I want to play Resurrection Orb with my Overlord for 3 command points. And I'm gonna resurrect my flayed one within 3 inches of the Overlord. So I'm gonna put him right there. I think I'll measure if it's correct, otherwise I'll move him back a bit. So, and then let's go on to turn 4, and let's do a roll off for that. I'll roll quickly when I have a 1, so you get to go first unless you roll a 1.
7.
Roll a 7.
There you go.
So, the movement phase for the Adeptus Mechanicus, and Igor already announced off camera, he's going to try and advance, and if he rolls a 6, he actually makes it to get off the board. So, don't roll a 6.
No. See what happens.
That's a 1. You can command point reroll this
I will
one.
command point reroll this one.
I believe I can. I'll just quickly...
Tactical reroll. Advanced roll. Yes.
Yes, yeah, right, yeah. So, again.
Come on, 6.
6. Oh, that ends the game. That's too bad. I wanted to fight you.
I kind of wanted to, but I'm okay with...
You also didn't want to fight.
I'm okay with the clean getaway with the... yeah.
So, well, let's... Shall we just assume you rolled a 1 and you won?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I want to see what happens.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Maybe, so you rolled a 1, so you moved like a 7, so you came like roughly here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can agree on that. The idiot forward. So then we get to the Necron movement phase. Well, obviously I'm gonna declare some charges.
Yeah.
I'm only going to declare 2.
Okay.
With the flayed one and with him, the Overlord. And I'm gonna... I'll do the Overlord first.
Yeah, charge him first.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Because you can't overwatch in the Overlord, so that would be the more sin. And he fails. But I'll command point reroll.
Yeah. 6.
Into a 6. So let's measure. Then the flayed one, I'll roll for him as well. It is 6, so he's in as well.
Easy.
I'll just, I'm not really interested in the dude, I'm just interested in the Dominus. I want to see what happens between the Overlord and the Dominus.
Yeah.
So I charge, so I get to strike first, unless you want to use decisive strike.
I've got 4 points, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so you use the scissors. Shall I do that as well? So we need to roll off one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it as well. So just roll off, I'll roll, we'll do just the D10.
D10.
That's easier. I have 10.
I have 1.
You have 1. I
There you
have
go.
10. So I get to strike first.
Yes, you have.
So the Overlord has 3 attacks and he'll be hitting on 2s, but a -1 due to the void side. So he'll be hitting on 3s. And he hits all of them. And he is strength 5 plus 1 times 2 is 12 or 11, doesn't really matter. He's wounding on 2s and he gets to reroll once.
There you go.
But he wounds with all of them.
Wow.
Now, so 3 wounding hits with an AP value of -4, leaving a 5 up invulnerable save, because that's better than your 6 up armor save that you left over with.
Ooh.
And you fail only 1.
I feel 1.
So he does. You wanna reroll? Reroll 1. You still have 2 command points.
I have 1 command.
You're gonna survive. You're gonna survive anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because
Yeah, fine with that.
now I get to do 1 damage. No, not. You just take 4 damage.
4 damage?
So you have 1 wound left.
Yep.
Put a dice next to him.
Yeah.
And you get 1. So like that. Now you get to attack back. Oh no, you don't. My flayed one actually gets to strike first.
No, we rolled up for the decisive strike.
Oh yes, of course. Now your Dominus gets to. You're gonna attack the flayed one.
Yes. No.
You can just flee off the table next turn.
I can.
So you won now if you.
Technically, I did. Okay, so 3 attacks. Yeah. 3 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And then wounding on 4s because that's +1 strength. That's what he has.
I think so, yes. Yeah, +1 strength.
They're all hits. You got to reroll once due to the canticles, which we forgot to fill.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. You won anyway, so. The one's not good. Strength 5. Oh yeah, those are wound rolls.
Yep.
Those are -1.
-2.
-2. That leaves him with a 5 up armor save. So I'm gonna take out his 4 up invulnerable save. And I make 1 and fail 1. How much damage?
Oh, damage. 2 damage.
2 damage. So he's sitting around with 3 wounds left. Now then the flayed one, who has 3 attacks, will be hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And he hits all of his attacks. And he'll be wounding on 4s, I think, because you're toughness 4.
Yes.
It's actually pretty odd that he's only toughness 4.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and he does get to re-roll his wound rolls with this weapon. That's only 1. And then I can re-roll these. That's another 1. So you have 2 armor saves of a 2 up.
Done.
You made it. So the engineseer, you're gonna attack the flayed one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you can attack the overlord as well, but so hitting on 4s, 2 attacks.
Nope.
No, both miss.
Oh,
So yeah, we could now continue, but you just flee from combat out from the table. So and you won already. So I just wanted to see what happened.
Well, actually, he gets the 3 wounds back. He would get 3 wounds back.
He would be back at 4. Well, my overlord would get a wound back as well. So yeah, kind of silly. I have no man of the match.
No.
You don't really have a man of the match as well in this one.
No.
Yeah, you killed the flayed one.
Yeah. And he came back.
Yeah, then the overlord put him back. So they basically did the same in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna leave it at that. You won this game because you made your advance roll with your Tsar. It was a good one. It was nice.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, we will be tooling this one a little bit. Well, we have some ideas for this in future, and we'll see what we can cook up as like a little mini scenario. I guess.
Yeah, some more narrative and some storylines as well, maybe.
Exactly.
We'll get there. So, I'm gonna leave it at that for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.